Pay up, bastard, and get the hell out of this restaurant!
The hell is this? How dare you show this attitude toward the customer?
Oh, hell's bells. This is getting so freaking annoying.
What? What the hell's been going on these past few minutes? I literally haven't eaten anything at all. And yet you demand I pay the bill and get out? What the frick is this restaurant anyway? Run by good-for-nothing folk without any common sense.
Trouble Busters!
Hi there, my name's Lloyd, and I work in an office downtown. I remember when I was little, I was blown away when my dad took me to eat some real tonkatsu noodles, which is basically ramen with broth made from pork bone marrow and fat. Since then, I've self-proclaimed myself as the biggest ramen enthusiast in the whole country. Now, as an active member of society, I've become such a ramen addict that if you took everything away from my meals except for ramen forever, I would not have any problem whatsoever. Going to a ramen restaurant after work every day has become a routine, and it's what wakes me up every morning and gets me through a hard day's work. I'll have my usual, master.
Mr. Lloyd, you're back again? That's the 5th time this week, my boy. And you brought your camera again. Haven't you destroyed our entire menu quite a while ago, lad?
What must come after my work for the day? A good bowl of ramen to pat myself on the back. For real, for real. Ramen is my exquisite entity, capable of bringing joy to even the darkest of souls, and makes tomorrow worth fighting for, sir. I can only meet my order of ramen for today, and I simply must save a memento of the ramen spirit today.
I mean, if you say so, lad. But ramen for breakfast, lunch, and dinner? Good grief, your body's gonna face the consequences for sure. You gotta manage your health well if you want to live past 30, my boy.
My commute to work makes me walk a long distance, and I'm burning the calories I need to, master. Everything's A-okay. Oh, yes. Today's extra toppings will be pork slices and some fat, master, if you please. And maybe dumplings for 2 people.
Have you even been listening to me, lad?
When it came to all the ramen restaurants in my neighborhood, I'd eaten every single thing on their menus, which is why I've begun to go outside my city and try out new menus from new restaurants. On days that I finish work early, or on my days off, to take the liberty of traveling a fair distance to find a good ramen restaurant, it's become a bit of something to look forward to every single time. On that particular day, I was away on business in another city, and my lunch break had just begun. I decided to go check out a certain restaurant that had piqued my curiosity for quite a while. The shop curtain tainted with age was a great first impression. Perhaps this particular restaurant's been loved by the public for generations. I had high expectations for their recipes, and I walked into the restaurant with the aura of a top ramen critic. Ah yes, the steamy atmosphere, the yellowed paper of menus on display. Do I detect the smell of xianglongbao? Hello, everyone!
My, a greeting when entering a ramen joint? C for one, is it?
Yes, please.
Welcome a red-haired lone wolf, everyone! Please make your way to the counter, where you shall eat your lunch alone without any friends.
Wait, huh?
Such a pity! You don't have anyone to eat the delicious chef du jour with? And it's a goddamn Saturday, for crying out loud! All the more pity, since you appear to be of a considerable age, right?
No, I may seem older, but I'm really 27 years old.
Wait, are you serious? God damn, you piled on the years like a champ! Or should I say a chimp? You're so hilarious, bro!
Ha.
And how long you gonna take before you order something, old man? Keep in mind, buddy, a ramen restaurant isn't a place to rest and relax.
Well then, a large ramen and fried rice, if you please.
Order in! 1 large ramen and 1 fried rice, coming right up!
Perhaps this kid is a student working here part-time because his attitude towards folks older than him and his overall customer service skills could use quite a bit of work, to be honest with you. Already, this restaurant had created a pretty unfortunate impression on me, but I was hoping the food would somehow redeem it. The lifeline of a ramen restaurant depends so much more on the recipes of the broth, the toppings, and the noodles themselves. I've been to places where the staff were pretty cold and even downright rude, but the food was amazing. And after I went there multiple times, the staff got used to me and now treat me like royalty. Back to the present, I was eager to try out the ramen and fried rice I had ordered, and I waited patiently. For only God knows how long. No matter how much I waited, my order just never seemed to arrive. It was so late that customers who had arrived after I did completely ate up their food whilst I was still waiting for it. I had the hunch the staff had forgotten about my order and decided to ask them, excuse me, is my order almost done? I've been waiting 20 minutes, you see, and it hasn't come yet. Plus, the gentleman who just paid his bill, he ordered a while after me, did he not?
What do we have here? Could you, not pester us about how to do our job?
I'm only pointing out my order for a large bowl of ramen and fried rice hasn't arrived yet after 20 minutes. How much longer do you think it'll take?
But we did send the order out, silly. Looks like someone's eaten so many noodles, they're in terminal phase of noodle brain syndrome. Don't tell me you're gonna dine a ditch on us, eh?
What? But I literally haven't eaten anything.
Listen, buddy, could you, frick off? I have other orders to take care of. A ramen restaurant survives only because individuals working together as a team. If a single artery stops working, the whole heart of the place shuts down, you follow? I don't got the frickin' time to chat leisurely with the likes of you. Pay up, bastard, and get the hell out of this restaurant.
The hell is this? How dare you show this attitude toward the customer?
Oh, hell's bells. This is getting so freaking annoying.
What? What the hell's been going on these past few minutes? I literally haven't eaten anything at all. And yet you demand I pay the bill and get out? What the frick is this restaurant anyway? Run by good-for-nothing folk without any common sense.
I'm not joking. Shut the frick up. We sent the order out as per frickin' usual. And yet you don't remember eating anything? You're really a goddamn noodle brain, aren't you? Want me to call you an ambulance? Eh? Or maybe hitting you with a frying pan will help you with your old geezer brain fog.
My boy, what are you even saying? You're the one with the noodle brain around here.
You're gonna pay for the food that I know you've eaten, bucko. Don't you dare walk out that front door without letting me see a 10 and a couple 5s, or I swear, you'll rule the day you first ate ramen. 1 large ramen and 1 fried rice add up to $16. Thank you.
Where are your ears, buddy? Those things on the side of your head have got to be something else. I'm telling you that I haven't eaten anything at all.
You really should get that brain fog of yours checked out, old fossil. If you're really gonna put up this much of a fuss, maybe I should call the feds, eh? And maybe I'll sue you for business interruption.
You'll sue me? Do you have any idea what you're saying?
Because of your selfishness, you're making all the other customers uncomfortable. Don't tell me you refuse to believe this is business interruption, given the stupid frickin' situation here.
Listen, I'm only saying this because my order of 1 large ramen and 1 fried rice never came.
And I'm telling you it did come! Give us the money and get the frick out of here, stupid! What time do you think it is? Don't go about staying any longer, because we got more customers coming soon, goddammit!
Oh, it is getting pretty late. All right, I don't consent to it, but I'm leaving for the day.
Don't ever frickin' come back!
I had another engagement soon, so I decided to just pay the $16 and leave for the day. Because I went back to work without eating anything that day, I was practically tired by nightfall. To raise my spirits, I decided to stop by a ramen restaurant in the neighborhood and ate to my heart's content. A bowl of tonkatsu ramen and garlic-stuffed dumplings enough to feed 3 people. And I vowed to exact my revenge on that restaurant on a number of levels. The next day, I went back to the same restaurant as yesterday's. Good afternoon.
Welcome! Wait, it's you! I thought I told you to never come back, goddammit!
I'm so sorry I put up a fuss yesterday and for actually raising my voice. That was not cool, and I'm sure I made the other customers uncomfortable.
You're making this our fault? Just get the hell out of here, man! We don't got ramen or anything else for that matter to serve to the likes of you.
I humbly ask you, sir. I'd like to try the same order of 1 large ramen and 1 fried rice again. I was so captivated by what this restaurant had to offer, I couldn't sleep well last night, you see. At this pace, I could be diagnosed with insomnia. Please, master, grant me your slice of heaven, and I'll be the happiest man in the world.
Oh, all right then.
Thank you, master. And since he's approved, 1 large ramen and 1 fried rice, if you please, gentlemen.
Tch.
All things considered, this staff had multiple things wrong with how they treated their customers. But if the taste was good enough, I was satisfied. Coupled with the fact that I failed to eat their food yesterday, needless to say, I was totally looking forward to lunch today. However, even after 10 minutes, there was no sign that my ramen was ever gonna come. And then another 5 minutes passed, and another 5 minutes. The ramen and the fried rice never showed, even after a total of 20 minutes. This is exactly what happened yesterday. I thought something was amiss with the kitchen, so I decided to wait another 10 minutes. But nope, never came. By that point, I was out of patience and of tolerance, and went on to interrogate the staff. The order hasn't arrived today either, gentlemen. How much longer?
Oh my freaking god, are you seriously gonna do the same shit you did yesterday? You really have no originality in your arguments, prick!
What hasn't come simply hasn't come, and that's nothing but the truth. The same service twice in a row. I can't help but think that your establishment has nothing but malicious intent.
By that logic, you piece of shit! What's been sent out simply has been sent out! Enough with the stupidity already! You got your order fair and square. I'm so freaking bored of dealing with the same arguments over and over again, god damn it!
Your customer is claiming that he hasn't eaten anything. What do you not understand about this? Maybe you're mistaking me for another customer who ordered the same thing?
Don't you freaking make me look like the same goddamn brainless ball of sewer sludge that you are, mister! This job is my goddamn lifeline right now, and I don't need you ruining my experience here!
Is this what you do for your job? Is this what restaurant staff are supposed to do?
I honestly think I'm contributing to society a lot more than someone dumber than a barrel of pickled herring like you, wasting your life in an office day in and day out.
Carlin, that's enough. This bloke is someone without any society whatsoever. Nor does he have any functioning memory. Take pity on the poor guy, bro.
Poor guy, my goddamn ass! This prick isn't even a proper customer. He's nothing but a malicious claimer intent on closing restaurants that aren't to his liking. Well, at least he isn't very good at his job. He only tries to shut us down with but a single argument pattern. Enough! You're the one who's had enough, both in how much you frickin' ate and how much you're frickin' willing to argue about not remembering anything. Frickin' bastard!
How many times do I have to repeat myself?
I haven't eaten anything! You really want more, do you? Then by all means, take everything we freaking had, pig! Ow, hot!
Pouring scalding hot broth on someone? What the hell are you thinking?
Well done, lad. You were the kamikaze commander for a motorcycle game after all. Respect. The measures you take are quite exquisite.
Those that are a frickin' nuisance need to be physically taught not to mess with us! Enough, I say! Oh, you want more broth, do you? A broke hogo like you can't even order toppings, have no frickin' right to complain anything to us! Pay the frick up and be gone from this establishment!
This can't be real.
This place isn't for poor hobos like you! It's such a waste to even add noodles to the broth!
For real, for real.
And just how much do you think that scoop of broth you got all over you cost, bitch? You just earned yourself an extra payment of $100.
Now, no need for that. A criminal can't pay the measly $16, let alone an extra $100, you know it.
My bad. I'd forgotten this prick is just a piece of trash cast out of society.
I confirm my suspicions as I listen to these two talking. They didn't serve me anything on purpose. It was never an accident. And yesterday, they lied their asses off to get me to pay for something I never ate. As a hardcore ramen enthusiast, this betrayal was something that couldn't go by without using the ace in my pocket.
Trouble busters, initiate! You there, put your hands behind your goddamn back. You're under arrest for alleged assault with multiple witnesses present. Hey, Wait, let me go, you bastard! Don't you dare think you're gonna get away with this!
Shut up and be reasonable.
Let me go, right now, you criminal! You have any idea what'll happen if you don't?
No, I don't have a clue. Pray tell, what will happen, boy?
I'ma frickin' beat the shit out of you and make sure you never walk on your own ever again! Is that what you frickin' want, eh?
This is a nation with the right to freedom of speech. But if you say anything else, an additional charge of alleged threat of violence will be added to your crimes, mister. I suggest you keep your dirty mouth closed. You understand the situation yet, buddy?
You!
Hey, yo, let go of him!
Hey, yo! And just what do you think you're doing, mister? Can you really not distinguish what's right and wrong in this society?
Well, I could say the same thing for you, goddammit! Arresting someone even though you ain't even a frickin' cop? You're better off in prison yourself!
And you just got arrested for alleged assault with multiple witnesses present.
Who the hell are you anyway? You're nothing but a poor homeless prick! How dare you act as you are without official proof?
For real though, you bastard! This is assault! Assault, I say! Or could this be threat to violence? Arresting us without being any kind of cop is a huge crime, buddy! You're in deep frickin' shit now!
You seem to be mistaken about something. Who in the world ever said I was never a cop? I think that even a dumb slime bag like you two suckers can understand what this badge means.
Wait! But why? Hang on a sec. But this is...
Good job! You understand everything with a single glimpse. Perhaps you're accustomed to seeing multiple kinds of police badges?
Superintendent. But only a person with a successful police career could become one of those.
You sure become pretty reasonable once a police badge joins the rave, huh? The fact that you don't calm down at all before then is disgraceful.
But why does a police officer like you come to our restaurant in casual clothes? You even have a camera with you. You look like nothing but a dumb tourist. It's so confusing. If we'd known you were an officer, we would have...
If someone was caught red-handed in the middle of a crime, you don't need to be an officer to arrest them, you know. Your knowledge of the law sure seems shallow, my boy, considering you've had a lot of run-ins with us in the past.
What the hell? You want to go right here, right now?
I have no reason to fight you, a thrown-out byproduct of modern society. By the way, what was it you said? That I'm, quote, a piece of trash cast out by society? Which do you think contributes more now? An officer or a criminal?
That'll be...
The reason why I, society's hero, come in here wearing casual clothes is because I'm thinking of people like you. Instances where members of the public get upset because of officers or firemen in uniform dropping by their restaurants and such are getting more frequent and serious, you see. That's why we change into casual clothing once our lunch break starts.
What's what that rule said? It's so goddamn confusing. God damn it. If you'd come in your uniform, I would have quickly known you're an officer and I would have focused more on my work here.
Enough bullshit! The fact I'm an officer is irrelevant. What you two did is a legitimate crime, and denying it only worsens your situation. You did something no one staff should ever do to their customers. Ever!
No! I didn't commit any crimes, honest! The bra, too! That was just an accident! My hand lost control of the ladle!
True! And I was just about to make your delicious ramen! Plus, there was a bug on your shoulder, and I thought I should get it off you, man! We never tried to assault you, honest to God we didn't! You're framing us!
Leave the details for the interrogation room, gentlemen. When I do ask you questions, I'll also make sure I show you the video proof. What video, you ask? The video this camera's been shooting ever since the beginning. And you're gonna watch the whole goddamn thing and explain everything.
No!
It would be a real nuisance for me if it was really my faulty memory, so I took the liberty of leaving it on video mode once I stepped inside your establishment, gents. And lo and behold, and successfully recorded your crimes red-handed. You're finished, both of you. It's futile to make excuses.
This can't be real!
To tell you the truth, things back home aren't going so well, and the resulting stress may be a bit of a menace here at work too. It isn't uncommon we get complaints from customers, you see, and this provokes me to retaliate.
Yeah, that's true! We aren't to blame for this mess we created! This country, built on a stress-driven society, is to blame!
Please forgive us for what we did.
You really think that's gonna be a good enough reason to get you out of this? Curl the frick up! All of your customers come here hoping to eat to their heart's content, perhaps even make a new friend or two. And yet you behave in this manner? Unforgivable! Betraying everyone's expectations so brutally. You two will pay well for your crimes. And also, don't go about thinking you're only gonna get arrested, alright?
What?
I'm gonna post what happened to me specifically on social media, everywhere, as a means to protect ramen enthusiasts from across the country from a terrible experience.
Excuse me?
Know this social media account?
This profile picture. And with more than 1 million followers. Don't tell me you can't be the legendary Mr. Insatiable?
Mr. Insatiable? That mythical ramen enthusiast who talks about nothing but ramen every day on social media? No way. You can't be him.
It started out as a hobby, just going about finding new restaurants and posting stuff as kind of a food blog. But many ramen enthusiasts from around the country did me the kindness of following me. And suddenly I'm this icon. Some people have even gone to comment that my reviews of ramen are equivalent to Michelin stars.
Who would have thought you were this big? But are you gonna introduce our place to everyone?
I'm sorry, but for this restaurant, I have no choice but to list it as a place of danger. Scamming people into paying for what they never ate, showing disrespectful attitude towards customers.
Please, no. Have mercy, please. If you do such a thing, this place will go bankrupt. We'll even offer free ramen for you for a whole year. Just please, don't do that. I beg you.
I'm afraid there's nothing I can do. Even if there was, I don't want to. It's pretty common for me to talk to people who work in this industry. I've met people willing to saw their own finger off if it meant making their enterprise the best for people to enjoy. While you two pricks, don't you think you're regarding service a bit too bluntly? Considering you were once kamikaze commanders for a motorcycle gang?
But still.
So you do know about my account, huh? Then you must also know how much I love ramen now, don't you?
But of course we do, sir. I consider you the man who loves ramen more than anyone else in the whole world. The hero who loves ramen. The hero that ramen loves back. The one, the only, the great Mr. Insatiable. Justice!
Shut up!
Eh!
Such is me. And yet you made me wait so long for food that never came, only granting me the pleasure of smelling what you're cooking and surviving 2 days straight without any lunch at all. That crime is worthy of capital punishment. Prepare yourselves for the onslaught, gents. It'll kill you, I'm sure.
Oh, hell. God damn it! You're freaking fired, Carlin, you hear me? Look at what you've done! You've ruined us completely!
What the frick? Why am I the one responsible for this whole mess?
Because if you're just more serious and not so goddamn impulsive,
both of you are guilty, I say. If you got the time to open on each other, better use that time more wisely and apologize to all your customers present.
We're really sorry.
You're in a ramen restaurant, goddammit! Speak up!
We deeply apologize!
Afterwards, I called for backup and handed the two blokes over to them. There was my testimony for starters, and there was also a few testimonies from other customers, the video footage, and the two blokes' confessions as evidence against their crime. They were officially arrested under alleged assault and violence, and were sued for these crimes. After some investigations, the number of individuals who had been scammed into paying money without ever eating what they ordered, myself included, amounted to quite a number, unfortunately. Since they both admitted to committing scams, they were sued once more under alleged fraud. Hiya, master! 1 bowl of tonkatsu rock hard with extra pork and fat, if you please. And dumplings too, if you please.
You came again, Lloyd? Your body must be taking quite a toll, for real.
On the contrary, my body will take much more of a toll if I don't eat ramen, master. Just the other week, I wasn't able to eat anything for lunch for 2 days straight. And I swear on my ramen-loving heart, I got hives all over my body. It was just so goddamn hard because of those two pricks.
Haha! Are you talking about that ramen place run by scammers? The same one you were talking about on social media?
Yep, that's the one. Turns out quite a few people were victims at that place. I heard that since their legal trouble, the number of customers they got daily dropped significantly, though.
Wait, you don't know? They apparently wound up in prison for a short time, during which the restaurant went bankrupt and out of business.
Is that so? Well, if I only had one regret about this whole thing, it's that I wasn't able to have a bowl of their ramen before it closed down. Such a shame.
Those who trick people never make any noodles worthy of being eaten, my boy.
I suppose that's true. I'm so hungry. I wonder what Faces Today's will show me.
But enough about that. Instead of showing interest in nothing but ramen, how about you try to shift that towards girls, I think that people in the flesh can show more faces than ramen ever will, you know?
And just what are you saying, Master? I actually have a date planned for tonight.
What? And you still stop to eat our ramen for lunch? Ordering tonkatsu no less. And dumplings?
Wait, is that not good?
Well, no. Just never take your mask off today. Whatever happens.
Huh? What do you mean?
Don't let it happen. Promise me you won't.
Oh, okay.
All right, thanks for your patience. One order of tonkatsu rock hard with extra pork and fat.
Now this is what I'm talking about. Oh, hell yeah! This is heaven on earth, I declare! Frickin' delicious! It breaks my heart to know that a ramen restaurant has disappeared from this world forever. But at least ramen itself hasn't disappeared in the slightest. Ramen will forever remain a part of my life. And now that the energy's tank's full once again, I'll make sure my date tonight will go awesome. Trouble Busters!